And we have a special guest joining us right now, 3 times World Speedway champion, Tai Woffinden.
Thank you.
Lovely to see you. Thanks for joining us. I guess the fact that you are joining us means that you didn't take part in last night's classic for GB when they won yet another nation's title over in Poland. That's because you're a little bit injured at the moment, aren't you?
Yeah, 2 weeks ago I had a crash in the 5th round of the World Championships and shattered my elbow. So it's not ideal, but yeah, took my cast off after 4 days and getting moving.
At least the staples match your chains and stuff like that. It looks like part of the outfit.
But I'm really happy to be here. I'm looking forward to the racing. Obviously, I was super quick yesterday. That was nice to see, and my first time seeing Top Rack live is a bit of an alien, so that was pretty impressive to watch, especially coming into here. So I'm excited for today.
Manchester, not Poland. You were just confusing me. You're like, I'm flying to Poland. I was like, are you flying there for what? Anyway, let's pass that by. Are you hoping, though, to be back for the 17th of August for the FIM Speedway GP in Cardiff? Is that the plan?
I haven't had a secondary scan to see where I'm at, but in my head, you know, I want to be back for the British Grand Prix. It's the biggest event on the calendar for me, and yeah, that's kind of like a target that I've set myself, and we'll see. We'll see where we're at.
Shane told me some little insider gossip on you. You maybe wanted to be a road racer at one point in your career. Is that true?
Yeah.
A few track days and stuff, haven't you? Snuck out.
I came down and did the Ron Haslam race school a few times, and on a 600, I wasn't really interested in the 1,000, and I was putting in some quick times, and Leon said to me, like, oh, if you did that consistently and had a set of some suspension and a set of race tyres, you'd be like race winning time in that class. So that kind of got my head turning, and I'm very impulsive with things that I do. So I was on the phone to Kirk, our trainer, and talking to Sam and Alex, and I was like, what do you reckon? Like, you know, should I do it? Faye was all up for it. She said, do whatever you want, whatever makes you happy. And yeah, I was like, I sat down and I counted all the different things, and I looked at all the different options, and I just didn't want to start from the bottom again. Like, if somebody said, hey, jump on a World Superbike, sign me a 2 or 3 year deal where I can really settle in and learn the first few years, then I'd jump at the opportunity. But yeah, I love doing what I'm doing, so regardless.
You do realise you have to turn right as well, though. You can't just keep going left.
Yeah, the rights,
You're going to be in a bit of a pickle.
Were okay. I was surprised. I crashed at Coppice. I low-sided there and totaled one of Ron's bikes, but he was all good about it. So yeah, it's I love a challenge. I love a challenge.
I know you're good pals as well with the Lowe's twins. You do a bit of training with them. What have you made of their performances this weekend? A podium for Alex, which was pretty special to see.
Yeah, it was unreal. It was great to see, and I was over there with the fans and got to see the atmosphere when he came around in front, well, in P2. Unfortunate for Sam, you know, I think this year for Sam is probably more about like a building year and getting everything figured out and then hit the ground running next year. And Alex has got good pace. I was really sad to see that they docked him his fast lap time, because it would have been really good to see, you know, if he could get on the back of Top Rack, and I think he would have stayed with him and put up a challenge. So.
Give us an insight, a little bit of gossip here. Who works the hardest in training between Sam, Alex and yourself?
Oh, definitely.
It's not Tai at the moment.
Definitely not me. That's for everyone to think about, who's the faster twin. So it's an ongoing thing, and it's great to see them work together and work against each other in the gym and probably at the racetrack. I just saw them ride out for practice now, or for the lap they just did, and you know, as they rolled out, they just gave each other a little high five. It must be such a special feeling.
It's so cool. Like, we've seen them, haven't we, like lead races together, be 1-2 in races. And I spoke to Alex this morning actually, and he was saying, oh, you know, it felt good. Yesterday was good, but you know, this race that you're going to see in a minute, the Super Bowl race, is going to be really interesting, because obviously he's starting a bit closer to the front. Yeah, everybody needs a lap time. It's like 10 laps of all-out battle. It's going to be a great race to watch. Who are you cheering for? Which one of the Lowe's twins are you going to cheer the loudest for?
I cheer for them the same regardless. You know, I want them both to be successful, especially on a home race weekend, but also Johnny and Scott. You know, I'm here for the British boys, and yeah, just looking forward to being a part of it. I've got loads of stuff planned today, and yeah, thanks for having me on.
Just quickly, a little bit more about the injury. How is kind of rehab going at the moment? Do you think you're on course to be back then for Cardiff?
Well, I'm supposed to be in cast for 2 weeks and not moving it. So I went to Formula One last weekend and was DJing at the Monster Energy party, and we've got movement. You know, I can squeeze, I can touch my chin now, and it's going good. It's
and
the
that
small
was
things.
only 2 weeks ago?
Yeah, like, so I couldn't even touch my face the other day. So like, to be able to touch my lip, it's like, this is small wins, right? When you're
the little gains, it's the little gains.
I held a coffee cup the other day and I was like, yes!
I tell you, people who ride bikes are a different
Stupid.
breed of human. Stupid.
Stupid.
You said that. I didn't.
Yeah, we are.
Well, the Speedway GP in Cardiff is live on Eurosport. Fingers crossed, Tai, you could be back for that. It would be great to see you back in action.
Fingers crossed.
Oh, thank you so much for your time this morning. Go and enjoy the racing from wherever you go and watch it from. It's great to have you here. Maybe one day we'll see you out and about round here as well.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, well, it is time for a bit of racing. So let's go and find out if Greg Haynes is ready for this one. I know he will be. Greg?